Um, what do you think as far as dating apps go? What have you seen works the best internationally? I mean, maybe I'm sure different countries have different apps that work the best.
Yeah.
What would you say? From the times you do use dating apps, I know you mostly do cold approach, and we'll get into that.
I think my general impression is Tinder's burnt out. To be honest, I just think Tinder's like I think Bumble now seems to be the main one. Yeah, it is working well. Yeah. I mean, obviously it's a little bit annoying because they've got to message you and all that. But in general, I think Bumble is really good. And some people talk about Hinge. I'm not a fan of Hinge really. Yeah. So for me, Bumble will
Hinge is super city dependent. I've noticed.
Yeah.
Like in certain places, it's like it's terrible. In other places, it's great. It's really dependent upon where you are. Yeah. Like super, like more than the other apps.
You know what's crazy though? What I find nowadays, a lot of people are becoming couples from Hinge, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. From the dating app Hinge. I don't know why, but it's working out.
Yeah, because the girls take that the most seriously of all the apps. I would say Bumble and Hinge are what they take seriously. And then Tinder, I agree with you. Tinder nowadays is like, it is burnt out and girls are just using it to, especially with OnlyFans and shit, they're just using that to funnel you to the OnlyFans.
I've heard guys that I've worked with who tell stories about how they'll start conversations with girls on Tinder and then she'll be like, oh, well, actually, I'm not in the country at the moment, but could you just send me a bit of money because I need it for this?
Yeah, dude.
Just shit like that, and it's just, I mean, obviously, nobody should be taken in by that nonsense. But the fact that women are doing that it just shows you the state.
Oh yeah, you know it's crazy when they're like literally putting their Venmos and their Cash Apps in their profile bio. Yeah. Like that's when it's like okay, they give zero fucks anymore.
Yeah. But then you've got the actual sugar apps as well.
Yeah.
I mean that's another thing. And I think we talked about this before where the ideal with the sugar apps is to use them as a dating app. So you use it to meet women to take out on dates, not actually to pay them. That's the trick. You don't want to be the chump who's you certainly don't want to be paying like stupid allowances or any of that nonsense, but you want to be if you're if you can use it as a sourcing method, I think that's fine. I think that's I mean, John did a course about it a while back, didn't he?
Yeah.
About how to,
we did it together. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because I think it's actually one of the best ways. Yeah, I think it's better than dating apps because. Yeah. Because here's the thing, me and Fresh have done split tests on this. Like we've had it where we've matched with a girl on Tinder, and then that girl will go ahead and message you on a sugar site, and won't respond to you on Tinder, but she'll respond to you on a sugar site. So it's like just by you having the higher perceived status, she'll respond, and then that's what you needed to get the date in the first place.
Which
is wild.
There's something because we were experimenting with sugar apps over the past year or so to really kind of figure out okay, so how can we help clients with this research purposes.
And
and it's actually quite interesting because I think you're right. I think the perceived status really makes a difference.
Huge,
and it's kind of crazy that women are almost taken in by that in a way because you've just put yourself on the app. I mean, you're just some bloke who's uploaded some photos,
exactly.
But she almost thinks, oh, he's on here, so therefore he must be of this kind of like caliber. And so it gives you standout that you probably wouldn't otherwise get if you're just some idiot on Tinder.
And it sounds awful, but like the reality is that like women care about money and they care about it a lot, unfortunately. And, I'm not telling you guys like, oh yeah, just get money and that's it. Cause then you're going to be getting used, but they've done this on Tinder too, where like a guy had put a picture of himself winning like the lottery and like he got 10 times more matches.
Seriously.
Yeah. When he was like holding this big ass check, it was an Asian guy. He did it and he was able to get way more matches. But like the thing is that, having a higher perceived status definitely helps you. It's just that I think that where guys run into issues with sugar sites is they use it to basically be a trick, and you don't want to do that. And I tell guys, if you just want to go ahead and not deal with the bullshit, just put on your shit. You don't do PPM or any of that weird shit.
Yeah.
And you'd be surprised that actually, if you're not a bum and you're not like dirty or anything else like that, and you got good professional photos, you'd be surprised at how many girls will actually message you because there's a lot of women on there that are actually successful themselves. Yes. They just want a guy that isn't a bum.
Yeah, I will say the quality of girls on those sugar apps is a little bit different because those girls are actually looking for something a bit more stable versus Tinder's like a quick fucking then. All right, cool. Let's see what happens from there.
If you can even get that. But sugar sites, typically you get two types of girls. You got the girls that are just looking there like, I'm just looking for sugar daddy. I'm just looking for a trick, blah, blah, blah. You don't want those bitches. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Those escort bitches.
Yeah.
Then you got the girls that are like, okay, I'm on here to date. But a lot of the times these girls, right, they'll be professionals. Their profile will be private. So you can't even find them. They have to message you.
Yeah.
Their shit is completely hidden. So if you're an attractive guy, you got your shit together, you got good professional photos, you will get messages from girls, guys. You absolutely will.
Yeah.
And you just use it, like you said, as a sourcing thing. But I think where guys fuck up is I'll send you some money or I'll do PPM. Like, fuck no. If a girl approaches you with, I want an allowance or I want to be spoiled, you say, no, I don't do that.
But don't be confused though, because it's only because of the higher perceived status too as well. That goes a long way.
Yeah.
I think you've just got to have certain red lines about what you're going to do.
Agreed.
And basically not giving them money is the main one.
Yeah.
But using it as a filter.
Guys fuck that one up all the time, man.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, you're right, because I think there's two very distinct groups, isn't there? There's like you said, there's the ones who just want a load of cash and they're like, yeah, I want to Dior handbag, I want $5,000 a month, whatever it is. And then you've got the other ones. And they tend to be more like, I'm just looking to travel. I'm looking to meet like a high value guy. I want to meet more interesting kind of intelligent guys, that kind of thing. And those are the ones that you want to.
Those are the girls you want. Yeah.